So welcome commanders back to Conqueror's Plate. Today I will give you 9 beginner tips to quickly get insanely good at this game. Weapon choice. As soon as you start, you will be given a weapon choice. So play with all of the weapons. You can change your weapons and then pick one and stick to it. Every weapon has its own weakness and power. Don't worry, you will be able to change it later on. Alright, once you're done with your weapon pick, you will be able to go through a lot of training where you will use your mount, then go through some battles. Once you're done with that, you will be spawned into the city. Now this is your lobby where you will interact with other players and also manage everything that you have. Here my tip is to go through all the exclamation signs that you see everywhere, accept all the quests and claim all the rewards you can. Go through all the quests that you can. Once you go through them, read everything that you can read. If you understand, good. If you can, but leave it for the later. I will describe each and every topic in the coming up videos if it's not covered in this one. Once you have played the game long enough, you've done few quests, now you will encounter something called Barracks. You can press U or directly go to the Barracks. Now this is where you will see all of your units that is available to you. You can manage your units here. Now you will go to something called Unit Tree. This is where you can unlock units by using honor. You can get honor by doing different tasks, literally everything, but mostly from battles and weekly quests. Some of the units that you should be getting: Pike Militia, Prefecture Guard, Space Sergeants, Iron Cap Swordsmen, Prefecture Archers, Iron Cap Arquebusers, Iron Cap Bow Riders, Rattan Marksmen. The rest of the units from green and blues are not worth getting unless you know what you're doing. So pick these if you want and leave the rest for later. So once you have picked your favorite units, now is the time to learn them. You can go to the training battle against AI, or you can go to the billeting officer and go to the unit training. Here you can practice with your units. Now how many units you can bring depends on your leadership. Default leadership is 700, which can be increased later on using by crafting armor, which we will discuss later. So for now, just stick to your unit and master them. The more you use your unit, the better you can get with it. You go to the smith, and now what you do is you open it up, create weapons, and then you select the weapon that you are using right now. You can craft any weapon, but for now just select the weapon that you selected from the start. Select it and now craft the blue one, the one that is being showed. This blue weapon is the best weapon type you can get. Don't focus on those purple ones. Those purple ones are not worth it because these are very late in the game and many few people have acquired those. You click on the blue weapon and then you click on the craft if you have all the resources. You're gonna need 4 different types of resources. First one being your emerald leather, some kind of steel, powder, and the blueprint. You're probably gonna have all of these materials from the quest you have done. If you don't, just focus on your quest and you will get these materials. Now there's a chance that you can get epic or legendary version of that weapon. Now you can also do this by going to the armor classes and craft your class. Alright, now once you have gotten familiar with the game, you are at a point in game where you must choose your second weapon, or maybe if it's even earlier. If you go to the barracks and you select on a unit, you will see there is something called unit levels. Every unit has its own max cap level and you need to level them up in order to give them veterancy buffs, which we will talk about later for each unit. Don't worry about it. For now, you have to know that you need experience to level up each unit. That experience can be gathered through battles. Yes, through battles, but in order to farm that experience, we got 2 things. One of them is expedition and the other thing is called rebel camps, which have different names each season. You can do 5 per week. This is the best way to get maximum experience points. In order to do those expeditions and rebel camps, the best weapon is called longsword, the blue version of the longsword. Also, you're gonna need a heavy armor class with that weapon, so get yourself any heavy armor class and longsword to use in expeditions and also rebel camps. Now the reason is because this weapon is the only weapon in the game that can heal your allies and your units yourself. The next thing is you must have already know is your inventory. If you press I, you will see you have your personal storage. Whatever you're gonna achieve is gonna go to your personal storage. Now my tip is here is to organize your storage, because it can get pretty hectic once you're played enough. You will also have something called camp storage, where you're located in the city where you will spawn. You will have your camp storage. You can go to your storage and use it also. So use that storage to keep something that you do not require every day. That will clean up your inventory and you will be able to use it whenever you want. Now treaties are items that are required to get doctrines. Now doctrines are used to buff your units. So in order to get these doctrines, you can press X or you can open War Scholar. This is where you're gonna get your doctrines. If you see, there are 3 different types of doctrine excavation points. It goes through 3 phases: for your range, for your cavalry, and for your melee infantry. In order to get those doctrines, you just click on one of those 3 which is available. On the bottom you're gonna see all the doctrines that you can get. You're gonna click on them and then excavate, and you will get doctrines depending on the rarity. My tip is to collect 10 treaties before you start opening, because if you open 10 at the same time, you have a guaranteed chance to get a purple doctrine on your 10th opening. So once you have multiples of 10, you open the doctrine depending on what you need. So that's it for now, commanders. I give you good luck on your battlefield and I will see you in next video.